Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be testing out Shiny Lucario and Shundo level 50 Conkeldurr. I do have it to Best Buddy, but we're going to have the Giratina equipped. As far as this Lucario, take a look at where we're going to be able to kind of power it up around, I do believe, like level 44, 44.5, but it's not going to be completely maxed out. Now, I wasn't, I was just trying to find something new, but once I was using this in Go Battle League, I was thinking to myself, what am I doing? Lucario is good, and it's not like a horrible investment as far as putting XL candies and powering something up beyond 40. I would highly recommend something with better IVs than this. It is a shiny and a lucky, so I guess it's not like, whatever. We do have 15 in attack, so it's not looking the worst. But maybe a better IV one, but who knows? Maybe you just simply can't get one. But when I'm sitting here using Lucario, I'm thinking, why am I not using just a regular fighter? So we're going to swap it over to the Shundo Conkeldurr. Take a look right here. I couldn't believe it in this lucky trade. So both of them shiny and lucky fighters. Let's go. All right, so as far as the Lucario, at least you're going to be getting the resistance to Dragon, I guess. But it's not really too much of a resistance. It's still going to be doing a lot of damage. Because of that lower CP. Now, this is going to be a good Pokemon. It will be getting a Mega, and it is going to be good going up against raids. So it's not like, oh, you used all those XL candies for nothing. No, hey, it's still going to be good for raids. Although I do have about, 12 Machamps. And look at the Giratina. I had to leave that in there. Funny, I love the way it retreats into his Pokeball, just kind of like the way it just did that. Anyway, if you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. If I do sound a little bit more not intense, it is because I'm recording this a little bit later right now. I am accompanied by Athena. She wanted to hang out with me, being a good little girl, huh? She's hanging out behind the door because it's usually open and it's a new spot for her. She's smelling around it. Anyways, hope everybody's doing fantastic. Let's see what we have going on here. So we have Power Up Punch and Shadow Ball. Now, the reason why I go for Power Up Punch is because I figured we're just going to be going for counter damage for the most part, right? Getting a Aura Sphere or Close Combat is probably what you want to go with. Close Combat through is going to be amazing, but Power Up Punch is also going to be nice. No debuff, and also raising your counter damage, which is also doing a lot already for the most part if you're going up against Steel. So anyways, we have a Landorus. They're going to be swapping into Dialga. We bring in Togekiss, and the Giratina is still going strong. Folks, I'm telling you that, I was really being picky on which one I wanted to power up. I do have a better IV one, non-shiny, but I just wanted to go with the shiny. I mean, I just couldn't pass it up. It's like, whatever. All right. As far as the IVs and the stamina, I mean, it's not even making much of a difference. So anyways, we're going to bring in the Giratina and farm down. Going for a Shadow Ball on this Landorus here, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough for us. And getting to the ominous win, but they're going to be able to throw their Stone Edge first, and that is going to be taking us out. So you want to hear something funny? I had better luck. I wouldn't say luck. Better odds for winning with the Galarian Stunfisk on the team than Lucario. That thing was absolutely bananas. Are you kidding me? If you haven't watched that yet, make sure you go and check it out. It was my last video I uploaded. Galarian Stunfisk in the Open Master League, actually taking out legendaries and mythicals, sweeping them. All right, so we're going to see them swapping into a Shadow Tyranitar. This is exactly what Lucario wants to see. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through a Shadow Crunch. Still doing a lot of damage to Lucario. I know it's a Shadow Tyranitar, but I mean, come on. Lucario is pretty squishy, I'm going to have to say, for the Master League here. If we did power it up some more, obviously it's going to be performing better, tankier, hitting a little bit harder. But we're going to have to work on those candies. A little expensive to get those Lucario candies. I mean, it could be expensive. I mean, if you're free and you just incubate those and you get a lot of Lucarios, I mean, I guess if you're moving a lot, I suppose that works. But I'm just simply not hatching enough, I guess. Anyways, we're going to swap into our Giratina. Going for a Shadow Ball on the Ho-Oh. No more shields. This is getting a little bit close here. Looks like I was trying to go for the Shadow Ball. We want to shield this up. We don't want to get hit by a Brave Bird. There it is. And getting to this Shadow Ball here. This is going to be enough to take out the Ho-Oh. And yeah, looking good. Taking the win there. So let's go. So like I said, I did not have fun too much with Lucario. It was interesting to use, and it was cool to have it there and be using it and everything. But again, I couldn't go through all my sets using it. It was just horrible, and I was thinking, why again am I using this fighter Oh yeah, because we want to showcase, exactly. It's not like we're trying to take as many wins as we can. We just want to see what we can get away with and what different things can do instead of seeing the same things over again. But you already know the drill. Up against Dialga, this is exactly what we want it for. Shielding up a Draco, so that was a good call. Power up punch, so we're vamped up here. In comes Zacian. Unfortunately not able to get off any charge moves here because I was countering like a fool. And I let it go because I figured, alright, we need to hold on to that last shield. They debuffed themselves. Let's go ahead and bring in our Giratina, go for Shadow Ball. They let it go, still holding on to 2 shields. And what did he have in the back? A Yveltal. So I was thinking, you know, I should have gotten off a Shadow Ball. They wouldn't have shielded it up. And it still does a lot of damage to the Yveltal, even though it's a dark type. Therefore, getting that damage through the Dragon Breaths would have been able to, you know, obviously take it out quicker. So at this point, I'm thinking, well, crap, am I going to be able to pull this off? I got the Ghost type in the back. We got this Dark type here. But we've been up against it before. They're going to be able to one-shot us with a Focus Blast. Very nice. And now here goes Giratina going for the Ominous Wind, getting that shield. Beautiful. They're not going to be able to KO us with the Dark Pulse here. It's not going to be able to quite get us there. A couple more quick moves. 1, 2, but we're getting to the Ominous Wind. And guess what? This is going to be enough to take them out. And there goes the Giratina just pulling off those wins for us over and over again. Into the next battle, what are we going to see? Another Giratina mirror match. Except for ours is going to be a much higher level here. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Ominous Wind. See, just going to bait. Let's see if we can get a shield. All right, they let it go. So we're going to go ahead and do that exact same thing here. Just let it go. Let's see. Another Ominous Wind. Beautiful. So we're going to be able to win the CMP here because we're a higher level. But what they do is retreat with energy so they can catch with their Melmetal. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Lucario. Now, another... here you go. Other fighters doing better than this one. Your Steel type. You have a little bit of a resistance to the dragon, but at the end of the day, your fighters are still going to be doing fine. So I was trying to call it, and they hit me with a stinking superpower. I'm like, oh man, come on. I'm not even going to be able to test this thing out. It would have been nice if we shielded that up, lowered their defense, hired attack on our power-up punch, counter just doing that much more, farm down, see what we can do after that. But unfortunately, Giratina's going to have to go in here and clean up. And we're almost getting farmed down by a Psycho Cut Mewtwo, able to get to this Ominous Wind. We're getting a shield, swapping into our Dialga. Dialga, you got to put in that work for us, buddy. And again today, it was just one battle, but we were looking okay. But I picked the wrong Dialga, one move, level 40. It's so annoying when I do that. I don't understand. I think I'm just in a rush and excited to use a new Pokemon or something that I'm going to test out. So what's happening here? Calling the Side Strike, letting it go, folks. This is getting a little bit crazy. Going to shield this up, obviously. Can we Dragon Breath down? No. Nah. No. No, we did. Oh my goodness. And then getting to 2 Iron Heads. That's exactly what we need because they have a shield. So we're going to get the shield here and then take them out with this Iron Head. So that... yeah, I was pretty happy that I won that. Unfortunately, Lucario really didn't do much, but hey, we're still taking the win. Next battle, we're met with a Giratina Altered. All right, let's see what we have going on here. This is pretty awesome. So they do have Shadow Claw, and they can just keep going for those Dragon Claws, and that thing is going to be able to spam them very quickly here. So we got to look out, and unfortunately, they shield up our Shadow Ball. So we're going to have to use the shield ourselves if we're going to try to win this battle here. It's going to be very close because that thing is powered up. Isn't that level 50? Can't quite see the numbers. I think I need to get glasses. Maybe it's because I got Ice Train, a little bit too much editing, a little bit too much Elden Ring, and I need to start taking it easy with all these screens. So we're taking that win, 1-to-1 shield, beautiful. They're coming in with Kyogre, getting 1 waterfall in. Going to go ahead and bring in our Dialga, holding on to that Lucario and see what we see in the back. Yeah. We don't. Obviously, this is a good matchup for Dialga, so this is where we're going to stay. Going to go for the Iron Head after building up to the Draco. Obviously, building that illusion. They let it go. They're still holding on to that shield. And this is just another waterfall, or should I say surf. Like, can you hear it? I'm a little tired. And they have a Dragonite in the back. Okay, this is going to get a little bit interesting here. So, let's see. Look at the Dragon Breath. Okay, look at this. We're Steel type. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, you're Steel. But at the end of the day, in Master League, it doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to be landing that Shadow Ball. Perfect. We have no more shields. Okay, so we're going to go for the power-up punch. If we actually get the shield out of them, okay, that's pretty incredible. So what's going to happen here is we go in and farm down with Dragon Breath. In comes the Kyogre. We go for Iron Head and we take the win. Lucario actually did it. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, Lucario, oh, you did it. Oh my, so good. It did something where it was at that moment. All right, next battle. We're met with a Melmetal here. Okay. Yeah, you know, you would say you want your fighter to be matched up with this one, right? Of course you do. Your Machamp, Shadow Machamp, Conkeldurr, which we're going to be seeing in a minute. But as far as Lucario, it's like, yeah, kind of, but you have to look out for superpower. So it's like, I don't know. It's good. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's so horrible, but at the end of the day, you're just going to want to go with your Conkeldurrs. It's also so unaccessible, Lucario. Riolu, right? You got to hatch eggs. Who knows if they're going to be bringing those into raids. Alright, so we're going to shield up that Rock Slide. Getting to the Ominous Wind, we just got to take them out. Let's go ahead and just take out that Melmetal right about now. And they got a Lugia back there, which, okay, this is quite amazing. I was surprised that I was actually able to get to this Ominous Wind. And we get the boost. Did you see that? That keeps happening. Come on, they keep giving me the boost when I go down. It's so insulting. I'm joking. It's just funny. So we're going for Iron Head here and landing that. We're going to let this go no problem at all. It is going to be an Aeroblast, but that's not a Shadow Lugia, and they're going to be swapping into Excadrill again. Okay, let's talk about it again. All right, we just went over this. Up against Melmetal, you don't really want to be there with Lucario because of superpower. And for Excadrill, you would want your fighting type to be here. This is beautiful. But not for Lucario. You got to look out for that Drill Run because it's going to one-shot you. Look at that. So as far as Lucario in the Master League, I'm going to have to say it's going to be a no-go for me. Definitely can pull off some fun wins for it. Its typings and its moves, but it's just not happening. Too squishy, and its steel typing is making it too vulnerable. And having that steel typing is taking up a spot for another steel type that can be doing a lot better in its position. Simple as that. I'm not trying to say Lucario's bad. I love the thing. It's awesome. It's one of the best looking Pokemon. And stat-wise as well, it's a really good Pokemon, general, period. Good for rating for sure. Just in Master League Open, not really going to cut it. So we're going to be seeing a Garchomp here. Going to bring in our Dialga to just Dragon Breath it out. We will be shielding this up, and it is an Earth Power, so good thing we did. That would have done a lot of damage. And we got the Conkeldurr on the team. Lucario's going to be sitting it out. We got to bring in the Shundo, the one that can take a hit or two, going up against a Fairy. About the same damage as Lucario from Charms. Conkeldurr, let's go. So we're up against the Lugia. Let's see what happens here. Gonna go ahead and let that Aeroblast go. Surviving it again, no problem. It is not a Shadow, so we don't have to really worry about all that damage. Going for the Iron Head. Down goes the Lugia after one more Dragon Breath, and they have a Melmetal in the back. So here you go. If we had Lucario in this position, we would think, okay, well, we're gonna probably lose because, you know, superpower. But with Conkeldurr, we don't even care. They had debate even, all right? So we're going to go ahead and just go for the Dynamic Punch. They let it go because they know it's over. And the good old trusty Shundo Conkeldurr is taking the win for us at the end. Moving it on to the next battle, met with a Mewtwo. That's a great lead. They're going to be swapping into Dialga, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Conkeldurr. Now, it's taking, I would have to say, about around the same damage as Lucario, maybe a little bit less, but also doing more damage. Now, I understand Lucario is not completely powered up, but Conkeldurr is still going to be better as an XL. So they're going to be bringing in Mewtwo, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge right off the bat here. And building up to another one, going for another Stone Edge. Athena's laying on the ground, being so cute. You ready to go downstairs, good girl, in a minute? Alright, so we're going to see that Togekiss take me out, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Dialga. So this is a rough spot here. So yeah, let's talk about the fact that this whole team is weak to Charm deep down. Alright, Dialga, yeah, it is steel. As far as the Lucario set that we're running, Lucario is steel, but it is squishy, so it's still taking a lot of damage. And how do I play around it? Well, I just fight with your heart. Alright, in this case, I got to the Iron Head, but we didn't get it off. So pretty much, that was horrible. So the thing about Giratina, though, or, yeah, Giratina, here we go. It can take on a Togekiss because of its moves, alright? So we get that shield and get the boost. Okay, so there it is, there. That's another way to work around it, you get the boost. So we go for Ominous Wind, we take the win. Alright, let's go. Love it when we get those boosts at the perfect time. Not when we're going down, when we have one more quick move. Met with a Lugia for our next battle here, and this is a comfortable matchup. Lugia does like to see this matchup as well, sort of, kind of. I think more so the Shadow, to be honest with you. It really depends on if you have it powered up beyond 40 or not. So we're going to be seeing them shield up. We're going to shield up the Sky Attack. Now, I didn't think it was going to be Aeroblast. I just wanted to kind of maintain that health here because I had the feeling they were going to double shield just like that. So, yeah, unfortunately, we got off that Shadow Ball, though. And not getting to the Ominous Wind. That's not great. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Dialga to farm down. And they're going to be getting to our charge move. We're going to let this go. That's no problem. Aeroblast, no problem. Yeah, let's see what's in the back. Something to protect the team from fighting. You got the Lugia, Psychic, and Flying in the front. Alright, it's Conkeldurr. We're going to have some fun here. First, we're going to see an Excadrill. Now we're going to have to shield this up, leaving us shieldless at this point. So that's not great. I wonder what it is going to be. Shieldless on their end as well, so let's have a little fun. We can take out that Lugia if we need to. Zacian, oh boy. So we're going to go ahead and go for the Stone Edge right off the bat. Doing a lot of damage. I'm not waiting around because when they get off a charge move, we're done. So just getting to the Dynamic Punch because that's all I'm going to be able to do here. Swapping into our Dialga, immediately going for the Iron Head. Let's get it. And taking the win. Let's go. All right. Had to clutch that one at the end, but we're able to pull it off. All right, moving into the next battle here. And we see a Zarude. Okay, so that's not good. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Dialga, and they're going to be bringing in Excadrill. So, all right, getting countered. This isn't great, but we're going to go ahead and just, not top left quite yet. I don't know why I didn't just go straight for the Draco. I think because we wanted to do a little bit more damage with our Dragon Breath, as if it's going to be making that much of a difference. So they shielded it up anyways. Doesn't matter. All right. They've got 2 Pokemon weak to fighting, so we're going to go ahead and hold on and see what we can do. I was really hoping they were going to swap back into Zarude here. I know it's not like it's not a smart move to do, but I was just hoping for it. But we got the Conkeldurr, and I was starting to think even more, well, damn, that was a horrible swap in here, first of all. And is this team all weak to fighting? Okay, they came back in here with Zarude, and I'm starting to think, is it really going to be all weak to fighting? So we let the Power Whip go. It's going to be devastating damage. Yep, unfortunately. So at this point, they've still got energy built up. It's not like they're trying to get to their next charge move. They're actually going to be saving that energy for later, and the whole team is weak to fighting. In comes a Melmetal. We shield this up, of course, because we want to get that last shield. We don't want to waste that energy. Oh my goodness, swapping into our Giratina, and it's not even looking good here. They're going to be able to take us out with Rock Slide, bring it back to Conkeldurr, and unfortunately, it's just not enough. If we're able to get to another Dynamic Punch, yeah, but they're hitting that Power Whip as soon as they get into battle. And it was a close game, good game, countered there, but the whole team was weak to fighting. If only New would have tried to preserve that Conkeldurr a little bit better. Alright, jumping into the last 2 battles here, we're met with a Palkia with Dragon Tail. So that is going to be chunking away devastating damage to our Giratina over here. And I'm just going to stay here. I don't know. I'm not trying to lock myself into a bad situation. We're still doing a lot of damage. We let that go, and they're throwing it again because they know we're about to take them out with an Ominous Wind here. And that's fine. They have no more energy. So what are we going to do? Bring in our Dialga, farm them down. Okay, what you got for us? A Melmetal. We immediately swap, and they have a Dialga in the back as well. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just have a little fun with Conkeldurr here. Going for the Dynamic Punch right away. They're going to be using a shield. Now, we still have 2, and what we're going to do is obviously shield both of these up. All right, that's as simple as that, and then just farm them down. And that does have Metal Claw, by the way. If you're wondering, well, maybe that's good up against fairies, right? Zacian's Togekiss, that'd be pretty interesting. But nonetheless, we would have still won even if it had Dragon Breath. Next battle met with another Giratina. We got a mirror match here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Ominous Wind, see if we can get that boost or shield, and they're letting it go, which is perfectly fine. And I do believe we're going to let this go as well. Yep, hitting me with another Ominous Wind. So they're going to be at a lower level. We're going to be able to win that CMP easy money here. So just going for another Ominous Wind and taking them out. We get the boost. Okay, let's have a little fun. Unless you have a Charm User or a Dark. Okay, or a Dragon Breath. Okay, that too. And not able to get to the Shadow Ball, but let's see if they think we do. And they shield up. All right, sounds good to me. Using their first shield, we're going to go ahead and bring in Conkeldurr and just start countering away and just doing as much damage as possible. And we will shield this up. It depends on, you know, where you're at in the battle. You can let it go, but I'm obviously shielding it up. They're going to be swapping into a Ho-Oh. We're going to go for that Stone Edge and then swap into our Dialga and have a little fun here. We need to look out for Earthquake, but I do believe we're just going to let it go anyways. The heck with it. I mean, whatever. All right, yeah, we're going to be able to survive. And nah, we're not getting to Draco. Don't think that's happening. Going to go for the Iron Head here, and they're letting it go. Down goes Dialga, absolutely not getting to it. Okay, folks, are you ready for this? This is the most... this is insane. All right, so you think... Okay, in comes the Dialga. We're going to go ahead and take it out before it gets to any sort of Iron Head, and watch what happens. Incredible. Conkeldurr is amazing, and we're countering down Ho-Oh and taking the win. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you on my next video. Take care.